Speaking of Nintendo, also Sunday, I saw there is a Sunday Nintendo Direct. It is just for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It's not a full direct yet. I do think we'll still either get a full Nintendo Direct either at the end of February or sometime in March. But oh my god, Mac and Bam were walking together. They're so cute together. I've shipped them so long. But yeah, what was I saying? There is a Super Mario Galaxy movie direct on Sunday. I was like, well, if we do end up going like out for like a date morning, like Sunday, then I probably won't be able to react to that. So I'll just react to it at whenever we start stream Sunday. And I was like, but out of curiosity, what time is it? That shit's at 8 a.m. for me. That's earlier than I woke up today. See, 8:43. That's earlier than I woke up today, man. It was like so on a weekday, yeah, I would. Why are all the things popping up here? However, it is a Sunday and I will be sleepy. So I will watch that direct with y'all if we have power on Sunday, whenever I start stream. But I won't be reacting to it live because it's not like, oh, this is my in-game mom. I'm like, which one's my real mom? Oh my god, I thought Clay was leaving. Whenever a villager sends me just a letter with no present, I'm like, are they okay? Are you alright? I've got so many fossils and stuff. Flossils? Falafels. Well, we obviously gotta take the time to get changed real quick. Do like a little cardigan. She got her bloomers out. Oh my god. Madame. Wear some jeans. And do a big bow. You can wear glasses too with me. What we got? None of these look like my glasses. I guess do those. I suppose. Do some boots and back to the teddy bear. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's go. Okay, let's see if we see anyone walking around. I find it so funny how many people, I'll have to like pop in on one of guided streams, since they stream a lot of Animal Crossing. They got the Wheel of Toots over there. But I'll have to see what their take on the update is, because a lot of like hardcore New Horizons players have been like hating this update, and it's really funny to me. They're like, I perfected my island and I removed several species and sold them and sent them away to make my island perfect, and now these uglies are roaming the town. And I'm like, okay, I'm crazy about the ugly villagers, but like not to this extent. I think them visiting as tourists is really great. Like this feels like if someone were to like boot up city folk and go to the city and be like, my god, there's people here I don't know. Disgusting. I want them dead. Like, I do fear that some of the New Horizons fan base, not all, I don't want to talk about the whole New Horizons fan base like that, but I do fear some of them, if they played like an older Animal Crossing game, it would like insta-kill them. Just because it's really not so much focused on customization. Like, you have to get really creative with what you customize, and I think that's why I do like the older titles still. this game like truly is the Breath of the Wild of the Animal Crossing franchise, where it's like super different, but it's also like still at the end of the day it's still the same franchise, but there's like such a split in the community. But there's also a decent amount of people that's like, a game is a game is game. I'm happy. I'm happy. Texas say, okay, we have to visit the FNAF room real quick. I haven't gotten anyone's opinion on it. Are you happy to be here, Tex? For those that didn't see the finished product. Our Freddy Fazbear room. I need to find a way to incorporate Foxy, I know, but we got Chica. We got Freddy. We got Bonnie. Yeah. They're so. Oh my God, he's at the table. I'm kind of a travel influencer. Oh my God, are you one of those Disney YouTubers? Are you one of the cool ones or are you one of the mean ones? There's some really cool. My friends and I all miss Disney, so I am falling back into like the Disney parks like rabbit hole again, yet again. And yeah, there's some really cool people honestly in the Disney like content creation space. A lot of the whole Disney adult thing gets memed on, but like there are some cool people. The crazy people are the ones. I watched a woman. Like once I was just trying to learn about the new fast pass system. Like start. Thank you for the resub, Zendo Sona. Oh, ooh, you're one away from a year. Oh my God. But I watched the lady in line for like Dumbo, and she was like watching, like she had a favorite Dumbo. Which keep in mind, Dumbo. I mean, there's a lot of stuff at the parks for adults. Dumbo's for the kids. Dumbo is for the kids, but she's like, I have to ride Dumbo. And she's like staring and she's like, I hope I get my favorite one. And every time a kid went into it, she was like grumbling and swearing under her breath. She's like, that's my favorite Dumbo, that's my favorite. Get out of there, you shouldn't be in there. And it's like a 3-year-old in there, and then she like rushes to get to it and like body slams these little kids out of the way to get to it, and I was like, I just like slowly exit the video. I'm like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? I'll always argue that adults should. There's always plenty to do at Disney parks. Body slamming kids to get your favorite Dumbo is not the activity though. So, hence why I say, is that what Tex is doing? He's over here making YouTube shorts and stuff. Actually, ooh, it is so poetic for our first guest in the Freddy Fazbear room in the pizzeria to be an influencer. Expect a great review. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He's absolutely doing a clickbait thumbnail just pointing at Freddy. I stayed at the bite of 80. Ooh, I should have made the bite of 83. Oh wait, that's right. I need to add some Palpu fruit custom designs, and I need some blood splatter custom designs. That's what I need to improve the rooms. Okay, let's see what we're doing today. What are we dealing with? Let's do start with something normal as a warm-up. We've got the skyscraper room. Ooh, I kind of want to do skyscraper room. I kind of did something like this for Sky's room when I redesigned it. I gave her like an accent wall that was the skyscraper wallpaper. So I think I'll do that. Just an accent wall. Make it more believable. Because we're going for realism here, right? And then a lot of like fancy instruments and stuff. We'll keep this one smaller as well. The city. Wow. Yeah, he's absolutely slapping some weird ass title onto that video. I keep hitting this when I mean to hit this. There we go. They want this stuff? Really? Well, what? Make it all. Ooh, we can make it one of those like pure, like all white furniture rooms. Ooh, and the little bath. Let's start with adding wherever we want our partition walls to be. I kind of want it to be like a longer hallway, so like... something just like this. The little honks of the cars with the city stuff is so nice. Oh, not there. Meep meep. There's not enough screaming. There's not enough random screaming for the cityscape to feel accurate, but I guess I guess we'll take it. I do like this floor. We'll leave this floor. But yeah, I want this to just be an accent wall, so we'll have the hallway hall. That's probably gonna work the best. Do that there. Fancy. Yeah, that's the fun part whenever whenever we go vacationing and stay in the city. Like, you've got to stay downtown at wherever city you like travel to, right? But then just like the random yelling is always fun. It'd always be about parking. Like, where was it? I think when we went to New York. It was just all people yelling about parking just all day. Oh, we're absolutely putting a bath in here. Right there. Where's... Oh, a little plants? Ooh. This says, wow, this place is fancy. Do you feel fancy? I do wish you could hang stuff on the partition walls. That's a little quality of life feature I wish got added. I'm sure there's a lot of technical reasons why not. I don't think it was a laziness thing. I'm sure it's a technical reason thing, but I wish I could. That being said, it would be nice to have. And let's actually do a counter table with some... This gotta be right here, so you can have a drink and look out there. Actually, oh, I shouldn't have deleted that. I'm gonna make it a little asymmetrical here, so that the space actually opens up like right about there. Bop, ba 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 ba. Then we'll put a TV probably on the wall right here. Nothing says modern like a TV. A fancy TV. This is a nice hotel. I hope I'm charging a lot. Or that's right. I'm working for free. Tom Nook said, yeah, she could do it for free. Who said that? Yes, we need instruments. Thank you for reminding me. We need a piano. Ooh, do we shift stuff around so... Let's shift it so that a little more this way. Wow. Actually, maybe we get rid of that and we do the tabletop one. Which I thought would still work. Hello? I thought you played. It's just a record scratch. I thought it would actually... That's okay, we can find a different one to put on. I thought it would actually play the music. Let's see, what's the fanciest? Okay, we want that. That's what I was thinking of. Kiss the piano, good night. Well, we don't want it to have any nightmares. Do the blue. Perfect, perfect. Okay, piano. I know we have a piano because I've given them to everybody, so if I don't see it in here... It is so hard to organize this. Where... Okay, there. I want this one. Grand piano. Okay, now let's go make sure all the theming works around the house. I almost wonder if we make the bed a different color. Break it up a bit. What color can this be? Perfect. Like little accents of blue throughout here. Because I'm still thinking of sky. Okay, what else would a place need? What else is it recommending? Some clothes? We can allow some clothes, like right there. No closet space, so this is truly like... This is a bit big for a New York apartment, though. I scaled up too much. do maybe like a mirror. Yeah, well, I'm like, just put it right there. All right, time for all the little things. We've got. It's gotta have a coffee in here. Right on the table, boom. Shoe boxes. It's a hotel room. They don't need to be shopping for that much stuff. Light switch on the ceiling. Gotta put the light switch as far into the room as possible. Oh, fancy lighting. Wow. Do these like above the door? Okay, that's fine then. Okay, back to miscellaneous stuff. Where's all the food? Oh, and a little... Let's give him a star clock. It doesn't really fit thematically, but I want to. A blue one. Some food. We'll just fill the area with food. What's a nice touristy food? Oh, just a bunch of sushi. Just a platter. Maybe I should put the iced coffee over here and then a tea set over there. A fancy tea set. Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, that's such... I feel like I usually like to give myself like an hour on rooms, so I'm kind of like speed running them here. But I am excited. I do think I'll revisit them and like touch these up over time. Versus like Happy Home Paradise, since there's so many rooms to make. It's like once I touch one up, I'm like, I probably will never speak to you again. Good day. Is that too big? Is that too big of a rug? Oh, that's... Actually, this works for here. Our little living room space. Back that up a little more. Perfect, perfect. Not super decorated, but I don't think it has to be. Oh, lights off looks really nice too, but I'm gonna give it some warm lighting. Keep it simple. Thank you for the hydrate, Fluli. Where am I? I can't see. We've got our stuff here. You could reach the light switch in theory. Can I please just turn on the TV? That's all I'm trying to do. Oh, it's in the way. Honestly, it's prettier with it off, you know? All right, they can get to bed. They can get to bed. Excellent. We've got your seats. Okay, now we gotta take a lovely picture. So we gotta get the skyscrapers. Something at this angle? Get rid of her. What filter? Maybe soft would be best. I am gonna use the fisheye lens on someone. Yeah, I kinda like that. That works. Put it up on Airbnb, man. So we've made a lovely, lovely, sophisticated room. What do we do next? What do we do next? I got like 50 minutes. I haven't done anything with these tickets. Yar, I'll help. What do we got? What do we got? Themes. Lodge room. Great Wolf Lodge. What do y'all know about Great Wolf Lodge? This one is for the wolf villagers, but also it's for the furries. So not as weird as the past two weird rooms we've done, but you know what? I'm feeling very inspired. Great Wolf Lodge is a chain of like water parks, but like fancy water parks with indoor water parks with a hotel. So yeah, they got wolf stuff everywhere. They also have a lot of merch around the codes they use to talk about if there's poop in the pool. I know because my dad and I had like matching shirts about the poop in the pool. I forget what it's called, but yeah, clearly it left an impression. Let's not make it too big, or maybe we should. If we're gonna, do we have a slide? We have a slide. We might need to. I feel like, yeah, the wood walls works. Or, ooh, cabin walls. Cabin wall works even better. And I feel like we need something actually slightly darker wood for the floor. Yeah! I'm about to, ooh, wait. Let me just let me just open up their actual stuff itself. I need inspiration. What are we dealing with? Oh, this shit's ugly. Just as I remember. Oh my gosh, we can make the room with the wolf den. Y'all, what do y'all know about the wolf den? Open image in new tent. I need y'all to see what we're working with here. Behold. That didn't zoom much at all. But behold. So what we've got here is you've got your room, you've got like your bed out here, like your cabin bed, right? You've got your uniquely patterned couch and end table, you've got like your TV and mini fridge and stuff, right? Then you have this little walled off space for the kids, and there's a bunk bed in there and like a toy box and stuff. And then if we have space, we can have like a little corner for like a water slide. Oh, I'm so inspired. I'm so inspired. I'm so inspired I just covered up chat with the with the picture. I don't need Twitch chat. Not when I have Great Wolf Lodge. Okay, so the wolf den will be... Is that a walkable space? I don't know if that's walkable. Oh, it is. What do you know? Alright, well, in that case... Actually, I'll make it even just slightly wider. Or I probably can't, because then other dimensions will get weird. It's doing the weird thing where it won't let me snap these to the edge of this, but snapping them by 2, you can't put the pillars at... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Though actually, actually runs a little longer this way. Wait, I want to undo that. This will be fine. This will be fine for what we're working with. So let's start blocking stuff out similar to the picture. So we've got bed, boom, couch, boom. This couch is actually a bit better than the couch they provide you at the lodge. We need some end tables. But like, yeah, just these. Actually, I don't want these to be, I want this all to be lighter wood. Not quite white wood. Maybe let's go orange wood. Those are bears. Where's the wolves? Is there a wolf pattern? I know there's a reindeer one. Those aren't wolves. There's no wolf representation on here. Okay, we gotta pick some sort of weird pattern though. Something just like overly patterned. That's probably our best bet. And then you can be... I guess we just leave it light wood. Maybe... I'm changing my mind again. Whitewood would work best. And you know what? The bears actually would work best too. We'll match the bear aesthetic they clearly want for this room. And then we'll use the log bench as an end table or a low table. Because we're big brain. And then we'll start putting stuff over here as well. Or, ooh, okay, so we should have the... So we have the hotel side of the room, right? Right? Like near the entrance here. So we'll kind of divide the room up a little bit. We'll divide it up so that there's like a little door, a little path to enter over here. Drag it back more than that. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. The kitchen's on fire. Let me check. Do we have now? Well, let us place like the slide and stuff. I know we have some. We've got a lot of carnival stuff, but that's not what I'm looking for. Flamingos? Possibly. Ooh, the kitty stuff. Okay, we have a kitty slide for now. Let's add that. We have a pool? Okay, pool needed. Okay, the elephant slide's what I was thinking of. I want to put that by the pool. Ooh, and the torches. And the wooden room. It makes sense to me. Frozen sculpture. Can we make it a wolf? No, you could just change the color. Do we not have any dogs? Are we making are you telling me we're making a Great Wolf Lodge? How long has that been there? What? Hold on, long could you sort like this? Man, I don't think that's gonna help me much though. I thought we had some sort of like dog plushie or something. Do we got no dogs? We should have a dog, yeah, we have a dog plush. Is it in miscellaneous, actually? We have a dog somewhere. We should use the owl clock somewhere. I know there's a dog. I need to use the cat plushies more also. There's the puppy. Which one says a wild animal? I guess we're gonna have to go with this. Look at this fierce wolf. Fierce. Which one looks like the better water slide? The kitty slide or the elephant slide? I feel like I usually use the elephant slide, but I just got the kitty slide. I guess what color which one fits the theme better? This one would be closest in that. It might be the kitty slide. That thing matches the aesthetic much better. Let me scoot everything around. Or do I have the slide accessible on this side? I guess I do. Let's do something like this. Close enough. We making Goob Lagoon now? What? Actually, the tiki torch. We shouldn't have it in the wooden cabin, huh? And then, ooh, let's do an accent wall time for this wall. What wallpaper says I'm at a really gross water park? Maybe this. Not that it's necessarily really gross. I want it this way. Not that it's necessarily gross. But sometimes the floor do be scaring me. You'd be like, Are you ever like having a good time at a water park and then like you become self-aware that you're in a water park? It's like when you become aware of like you're eating food and then you like become aware of the texture. I feel like you become aware of like the feeling of like the grime in a water park and you're like, oh. Oh no. Ocean Horizon. I guess maybe one of the forest ones? I think, though, isn't this what we're using for the the dinosaur room? Nah, there must be something else. Thinking some sort of tile makes sense. Maybe we just do like the aqua tile. Oh, and we should use the tiles for the rugs. We do maybe the bath mats actually. Oh, they don't overlap when they're long ways. Never mind. We need it to be seamless. Do the lighter wood. Ooh. No. Oh, is this being so difficult? Please. Just one more. And let's put a carpet in the kiddie room. That's a big carpet. Would cover the kiddie room. I guess I want one. If that's 5 by 5, I want maybe like 2 by 3. Do they even got a carpet? Oh wait, 4 by 3 would fit. Okay, 4 by 3. What else do we have? Not not much for the 4 by 3 category. These are mats. Ah. Maybe just something like this would work. Yeah, that's nice enough. It's a rug. It's there. Okay, beds. don't think we actually have bunk beds. Or we do! The genius never stops, truly. Though I don't like the material on it, doesn't really help us much, but I guess. Let's give them some kitty toys. Or like, yeah, these shelves. What, the emo bears? What? Give them this. And then a little coat hanger for the kids. Kids are all about this. There we go, kids' room done. This stuff laid out. Now we can make like our mini bar and everything. If we go to the kitchen stuff, that's the industrial kitchen. Oh, here's the regular. You know what? I'm gonna make this a nice room. I'm gonna give them the ranch kitchen. Oh, I wish you could just like search by set. Like if I could just have like the ranch items, but you kind of only get that if it's like recommended to you. We have like ranch counters or a ranch table. There's a ranch table, right? There's everything in the ranch set. I think the ranch set is what set my mom liked to use for decorating stuff in City Folk. I remember her collecting the ranch set. I do like all the customization here, but the customization of the older games is nice because it's basically just like a lot of stuff doesn't look good combined together the way it does in this game. And you can customize, and people start branching out and really dipping into the mixing sets in New Leaf, I feel. City Folk, GameCube, it was kind of always hard to collect a set. So like GameCube was kind of just whatever you collected like from the trash, which that's the appeal of that one. But Wild World and City Folk, I feel we're very focused on this is my house. I collected all of this specific set per room. So it was like that way when you were playing with people, it was like, hey, do you have any items from this set? Let me know. Yes, Wild World I think is my favorite. I think my first was City Folk. I think I kind of started the obsession with my family. I think it was like birthday money. I remember walking around Best Buy and they're like, okay, you have enough money for one Wii game. Choose wisely. You know, and I was walking around and I remembered, I don't know how, because I didn't have a 3DS at the time. It was the DS and Wii game. So my whole video essay on like watching E3 and stuff, I didn't have that. I think I was reading, I might make a video essay about this next year. Or next year, it's already 2026, sometime later this year. I think I was reading Prima guides. I think at the same time I was looking for stuff, I think like someone was like upgrading a device or something and was like at the help desk for a while. So yeah, I think I was like reading stuff and like the cover for the one on Animal Crossing City Folk caught my eye, so I started like skimming through it and I was like, I think that was my introduction to life sims in general, so that's why Animal Crossing is super fun with me. I guess technically Sims before that, but Sims was is like the simulation part of that, where like you're controlling everybody is the appeal. This is you are the one living your life. And I was like, you can make friends with the animals? I was like, just very much in awe of everything, skimming through it. And I was like, barely knowing anything about the game other than wouldn't you like to live a nice little life with all of your animal friends? I was like, I would like to live a nice little life with all of my animal friends, yeah. So I was just sold immediately. We gotta put these dogs at the entrance. Oh, then it's too small of an entrance. It's fine. Gotta put them wherever we can. But yeah, I got City Folk first. Adored it. My family was like kind of looking over and they're like, what are you playing? What are you playing over there? And so they all started making profiles on it. Then I was like, there's a DS version, I have to get that. And I actually ended up, City Folk I played way more because my family locked in for that shit. But I do think I liked Wild World a little more. Even though it's a much simpler game, it's probably the simplest game out of the entire franchise. But yet, I think that's the beauty of it, is it's just based off of weird things your characters do. Like there's a lot more, they will be a lot meaner to you, but there's also a lot more like spontaneous things that happen with the villagers. There's a lot of small little secrets with it. Because there's like so not a lot of features, it's really just a small secluded town with you making the most of every day. Sometimes you just go on there and fish. Sometimes you just like when villagers are like, oh, I can meet you at your house in like an hour, or like I want to do this thing later in the day, can you check back in? Like it felt, in a way it felt a lot more real. This is not a new thing that people have pointed out. In fact, this might be another video essay I do this year. There's a piece of coffee grounds floating in my coffee. Blah. But I might, I'm scared because the Zelda video, it's our most popular video. Also, a lot of people get angry, but it is the most popular video. People seem to really like it. So I kind of almost want to do something looking at the development of each Animal Crossing game and comparing, like, similar to, is there a definition for what a real Animal Crossing game is? Is there a definition for what a real or what a real Zelda game is? Is there a definition for what a real Zelda game is? With that thought process in mind. I'll put the firewood right up there. Perfect. So yeah, just very, very fond of all eras of Animal Crossing. But yeah, I think the DS and Wii phase was just, that was a really special era to me. I get a really nostalgic, a lot of people, it's kind of the consensus New Leaf is the best game. It has the best of those older elements, but it also has the best of like the customization and stuff. But even still, New Leaf is fantastic and deserves to be called the best Animal Crossing game because it is. But but that being said, also I think that's when the villagers stop being like as mean. This is when, oh, let's focus on customization more over villager interacted started to seep in a little bit. They did a much better job of connecting it, but I do think the the shift in focus started with New Leaf. Which is why it's why I'm like hoping to reevaluate, and I want to play and like just calm down and enjoy Animal Crossing New Horizons. And like I try not to be. I'm like, let me not be the type of person that would annoy the hell out of me on the internet. And be like, New Horizons has a lot of flaws, but it is a really fun game. It has absolutely earned that. There's a lot of good in here. So a lot of these changes in New Horizons, they didn't come out of nowhere to me. It definitely feels way different when looking all the way back at the older titles, but I feel like New Leaf was definitely a transition point that even I recognized at the time. That stuff was gonna start feeling different. Ooh, that looks good there. What else can we put on here? Maybe a little lamp? Actually, I'll put the lamp in the kids' room. Kids love lamps. Give a kid a lamp. Boom. Oh my god, my cat is snoring. We took my cat to the vet the other day for his booster, his flu shot, essentially. Which I gotta make sure I keep an eye out for them to call me, actually. But yeah, I did his flu shot and his boost, or his flu shot. Basically his cat flu shot, and then the blood work, so we'll see how he's doing, but he was very, very good. He was also like knocked out from the medicine all day, but he started regaining conscious last night. He was like all sweet to us, but then he started to remember throughout the day, and he like was slowly looking over at us like, wait a minute, you took me to the vet. You must pay with your life. Books. What can we put on this tiny table? Oh, antique radio. Let's put that over here. Trying out new missions in Helldivers 2. I've seen some of the folks I follow playing a lot of Helldivers 2 recently. Did they drop an update for that? I still haven't really played it. But if I had a group that wanted to play it, like if it goes on sale one day and we all get it, I think that would be fun. Oh yeah, right now my college friend group, we reassemble in the band to try out some Baldur's Gate 3, so we did one session so far. And it was a lot of fun. Basically just character creator and like getting to our first like long rest. But man, I might have picked the wrong class. I ended up changing my mind and I ended up making a bard because I haven't really played a bard like as a official character. I've played them as like a DM character. And every party I've been in I feel has had like a bard. But guess we'll just do this. But yeah, I haven't played a bard. Now, as like your first character in a game, probably not the smartest choice. That being said, like I will be so overpowered later on, but I am getting just like one shot left and right with my 9 hit points. But the other two aren't bards, so like that works. And I do love the thing about why it is okay to play a bard early game that I've heard is you don't do great in like combat at the start until you get more spells. Obviously that's the case for a lot of different magic classes, but already I got a bunch of dialogue options. So there was like an interaction that one of my friends, she wanted to start up stuff with our college group because she started playing with a different group that can't meet as often. So she was like, I need to start another campaign right now. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not? I've wanted to play for a while. Why not? But yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, we had an interaction where, like, I guess on her playthrough, like, they kept, like, running ahead and, like, getting into fights and getting into encounters and, like, getting jumped and stuff. I walked up first to one, and as a bard, I was able to, like, very easily just intimidate. I did pull a lot of stuff into charisma. I was like, yeah, I know what to do here. So, like, in terms of, like, they've started having me not just because I'm the one that knows the least about the game, and has played the least in the friend group, but also because they've started having me go first because I have the most choices as a bard with very high charisma and proficiency and a lot of those charisma things. They're like, you go talk to them first. So like we completely like got out of a bunch of encounters very easily. That went just very chill. That ended up being entire battles. Like it's my first like Larian Studios game too, so I'm just like in awe of how to even make a game like this. It's very impressive. I feel like we need more stuff in our water park portion here. Oh, we need some rocks. Not out there. Actually, ooh, the bamboo slide. So that we have some running water. Yeah, yeah. Anything with running water in it. Oh, we got some fountains that has running water. I feel like they would have like a purple one or something. Yeah, water effects. Yeah. We got our dogs. Maybe put like a stone between the dogs. Barking at something. I mean, our wolves are great wolves. Actually, let me move the coat rack out here and put that puppy dog in the... That makes more sense. This ain't bad. This ain't bad. Ceiling decor. Probably need like a light. Need like... We need fluorescent lights in this area. That shit needs to be well lit. And then we need... Okay, they got a little lantern in the kids' room, so I think out here we just need like... Just a couple of these. feel like the warm lighting works here as well, though. Let's walk around. Maybe we'll polish some stuff up here. But ooh. Actually, maybe I'll just keep these up for decor. I don't think they need to be on. Turn that on too. Just make it as noisy as possible. Actually, we should have like the crowd. Or maybe rain? Oh, a thunderstorm. Do we make it stormy? I'm just gonna make it rainy. Just a lot of water. You're in a water park. You're in a water park. Do you feel it? Do you feel the water in the park? Actually, I do want to put the tiny TV in the kids' room also. Much lower. Alright, what can we do to... I think I'm gonna put the drip drop stuff... I want to add some effects in the kids' room. But we're gonna put drip drop on, like, the slide especially. I do wish the drip drop effect was, like... only on the bottom half of the mesh, you know? Like, I do really like it, but because it goes from top to bottom, like, sometimes it starts above the mesh for most furniture meshes, and I wish they just were, like, start on the bottom 50% of the mesh. It wouldn't be perfect across the board, but I feel like it would work a bit better than this. But that, I'm still gonna put it on everything. Everything wet. Oh wait, I gotta, oh, I should move the little doggy. Hold on. This one. I can remove these, I guess. Yeah, I'll just remove them. So people can walk in and out and actually perceive the space. Whatever nonsense that is. I will put some sparkles on the bed. In the puppy. Make the kids' room a little slightly sparkly. Oh, and just a little bit of steam. Final touch. A little bit of steam coming off the bread. Oh yeah, that's warm bread. Great Wolf Lodge does not offer that. That's a me accommodation. I'm projecting. You know what? This one didn't turn out too weird either. I thought I was gonna make it weird, but this is really just hyper specific to me. If that's weird or not, I don't know. Oh, let me remove the windows. Great Wolf Lodge has windows, but I feel like it shouldn't. Like, you're trapped there. It should be like the Disney, like, Star Wars hotel that they wasted a bunch of money on. You're in there. You're not seeing outside anytime soon. The outdoors is here. The puppy. Forgot, do they keep moving on a loop if you do that? I'm gonna keep these two off because they're supposed to be- these are our wolves. They're supposed to be- you can run around though. You're in the kids' room, you can do whatever you want. I feel like the fluorescent lights from over here are seeping into this room a bit, but it's fine. It's fine. Or can I- well, that turns off all the lights. And they're not bright enough for over there. Oh my goodness. Here. Okay, we just need to switch it back to warm lighting. I think it swapped it. Okay. Oh, where should the picture be though? Here, to make it weird, we'll take a picture of me. I'll model in this one. See? You too could die at the Great Wolf Lodge. Dramatic film? Film is very cozy. Surveillance. Oh. I feel like we gotta save Fisheye for Monday, whatever we do. Like the coziness film has. Oh, she's asleep. She's not. There we go. I've done my part. Put it up on the website. All done. So I believe we have 2 more hotel rooms left, and then I think there's like an extra room that you can decorate afterwards. So we'll do the last 2 main rooms on Monday, and then we'll take our last peek at this update for now on Wednesday. Like I said, depending on the weather this weekend, the plan is to finish Elden Ring tomorrow. And then to probably a late start depending on Sunday plans, but to do some New Game Plus victory lap stuff on Sunday and wrap up our stuff. If the storm is as bad as everyone says and there are indeed exploding trees, then I guess I will be seeing you guys in February to finish it up, but hopefully that's not the case. Because yeah, other than Elden Ring and other than Resident Evil 9 coming out at the end of February, our February schedule for both the morning streams and weekend streams is pretty open. So once we finish up Elden Ring, then I will put up a poll in our channel Discord and I'll be like, what are we feeling? What do we want to play next month for our streams? There'll probably be a lot of chill stream options, so stuff like Animal Crossing, all the different Sims games. We'll definitely be checking out Enjoy regardless because we haven't visited in a while. But also some like ongoing like back burner stuff that we play every once in a while, like Animal Crossing, like Pretty Derby we could always revisit. We played that for like a week last fall, but it ended up being a lot of fun. All the different racing games, Mario Kart, Kirby, Sonic, I have all 3 of those now, so we will see what we want to do. The stuff that gets voted on more, we'll try to weigh heavier in scheduling streams and whatnot. Is Gramps alright? You got your mouth open and everything. Are you okay, Gramps? Is anyone in the rooms yet? No. I guess let's see how Ketchup is doing in the freaky room, and then I will wrap stuff up. How you doing, Ketchup? Oh my god, you're right. You scared me so badly. Hi. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't mean to touch your Godzilla. Ooh. I do love how interactive this room is. I'm a future superstar gallivanting around Eve. What do you think of the room? This place is a perfect match for my taste. Oh. I know too much about you. She's trying to. She really likes this room. She's trying to hire me. This is what the last person told me. They're like, I can't. I can't leave the room. That's specifically how the Love Hotel works, ma'am. You cannot leave the room. It is for security purposes. We take it very seriously. Well, I think that's about everything for today, folks. Oh, we will see what concoctions we can mix up. Maybe because Great Wolf Lodge one's fairly normal. Maybe we do 2 weird ones to wrap it up next week. So I will brainstorm and cook on the worst ideas I can think of and work very hard on them. And yeah, more Animal Crossing next week, more chill stream stuff throughout February, and hopefully the big finale for Elden Ring tomorrow. Really hope that this storm is just an exaggeration, and stuff, and that, or at the very least, the internet and power still hold up so we can play Elden Ring. But let's beat Elden Ring tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the day, I think. If not, delete this. If not, I'll delete this whole VOD so there's no proof. But tomorrow's gonna be the day. I can feel it. So we'll beat Elden Ring, hopefully play some New Game Plus with the remaining time, and it'll be fun. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I gotta go to work, but I will see you, weather pending, tomorrow, everybody. Take care.